Hi y'all. This might be the last video for the night unless something weird happens. It's 10:37 p.m. and this is my first time trying this brand of mp3 player. Wait. Not sure if y'all can see that, but so what a relief that it took me a while to figure out how to program this mp3 player. The Craig mp3 players, I already know how they work, so I've been familiar with them for quite a few years. But this mp3 player is AGPTEK. And so with this one, I mean, I've seen some, I read the reviews on Amazon, but I'm not as, I know people want to say, oh, you're too negative, energy draining, and complain too much. And I know I'm a picky person, but I'm not as picky as some of the Google or Amazon reviews. Nitpicky, you know what I mean? If y'all know what I mean. So on the Craig mp3 player, you can see the display. There's a light that comes on when you press play and all that, but you can see the display. But the light comes on here too. But after a few seconds, you can't see anything. And I know people were talking about that too, but with my disability and my hypersensitive ears, I got kind of like frustrated because, well, it took me about a half hour to learn how to manipulate and program the mp3 player. So at first I started to get mad because I thought that I got a faulty or a bad mp3 player. Well, four of them, acted the same. So the file that I used for the waterfowl sounds, the white noise to block out the loud noises and everything. The loud noise, the white noise that I used to block out loud noises, that file, it didn't work correctly when it was its own single file outside of folder. So when and I was getting frustrated, and I'm like, ain't no way. I started to get so mad. So I'm like, ain't no way in hell that I pay like over $25. I think it was $26.97 for each one. And it's like, no way in hell that I get some faulty mp3 players. But come to find out, once I put the file that's the file that's it only played to like 32 seconds. And then I started to get frustrated because I was wondering why it wouldn't play. And so then when I deleted and re-put the file in the inside of the folder with the music, then everything started to play like normal. And it was doing that on the Craig mp3 player, the red one too. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm like, I thought this was, I'm like, so something must be wrong, but so then I was able to get that fixed too. So now everything is playing properly, the white noise to block out outside noises. But on my other mp3 players, and it was back in May or June 2019, I slipped back and started listening to secular music. But I avoided secular music for so many years. And it's like I backslid. I think it was 2014, I think, that I got rid of secular music. And then after that, I was listening to nothing but Christian songs and stuff like that. So Um, so then I backslid and was listening to secular music for and then I for a long time, and then I stopped for a while. I don't remember when I stopped, and then when I started back again, and then it took a while to I went and then I stopped listening to secular music again, and then backslid and went again and started listening to secular music, and then I stopped, and then I listened to no music at all. Oh, I think I remember when I stopped listening to secular music. It was around the end of November 2020 that I stopped. I think, yeah. I think it was November 2020 that I stopped listening to secular music. And then I cheated a little and listened to secular music like a couple of times in January 2021 and maybe another time or two. And then I think when I was working back at fake ass Seville Quarter, I think that I was back to listening to secular music and listening to a mixture of both. And so then after that, after I quit, I think could have been around the time of me and my twin sister's birthday of August 2021, somewhere around there, I quit listening to secular music. And then I cheated a little a couple of times before, but then it was a hard fight to break away from. And so then after that, I, listened to no music at all to try to get the secular out of my system, so that until I was strong enough to not go back to listening to secular music. And it's like secular music, I guess, is just like junk music. And it's like I know I backslid with the junk food and stuff. But sometimes with the food, you ain't really got no choice if you're in a certain predicament and you can't afford the healthy stuff. So, excuse me. But anyway, I'm glad that everything is, my MP3 players are working fine. Well, from what they seem like now, it took a little while and a little bit of frustration, but they're working fine for now. And so now, I mean, it didn't stop after 30 seconds after I fixed the problem. And so now I'm glad I'm getting continuous music and stuff like that. So, ooh, I hurt my tooth. I mean, I knocked my top tooth into the bottom one. But, and tonight was the first time since I think August that I voluntarily listened to any music at all. I may have listened to a song or two here and there, or a couple of songs here and there, but I went to listen to no music for a long time. And so my personal, music, I've been, tonight was the first night that I listened to my Christian songs that I had, but mostly throughout the day, I would listen to just nothing but the white noise only. All day, every day, to just, or sometimes I try to give my ears a chance to breathe. So it wouldn't be itchy and swollen and infected and stuff like that. So I try to give my ears a chance to breathe sometimes. So, I'm thankful and glad that my MP3 players finally, that they work, and the MP3 players, they seem like they work, and I'm still, got to continue to familiarize myself with the newer, MP3 players, and so, I'm so far, I guess I'm happy right now. But, when I would be at work, um, see, when I was working at Seville Quarter, I was working by myself, but I was listening to a mixture of Christian and secular music, and that helped keep me going during the day. But I shouldn't listen to secular music. But, the boss didn't have a problem with it, but the majority of the time I just listened to, as I said, the white noise. But then when I was working at the schools, the previous job, I didn't listen to any music or with the MP3 player, and all I would listen to would be the white noise to block out outside noise and stuff. But here, I'm not even, having a job at the moment. And so now, I can listen to music if I want to, or if I wanted to, I can listen to um the white noise. So the what I did with these MP3 players to try to discipline myself even harder was that I didn't put any I didn't put any secular worldly music on these few MP3 players. Instead, what I did was I put my Christian songs and I put my Christian songs plus the I put the Christian songs plus audio of the King James Bible, both Old and New Testament, to help motivate me more. Even if I ain't reading, at least I can listen more, to help motivate me and discipline me more. And, the Christian music, help motivate and discipline me more too, spiritually, and help me to try to get closer to God. And I hate when every time I try to listen to, every time I get kicked out of somewhere or banned from somewhere, and I'm always listening to my favorite songs, or it's always those memories of me listening to music, and I may go to that place being homeless on the streets, and, and then something happened, and then I get wrongfully banned. So I feel kind of upset, me trying to listen to my favorite songs and then have unwanted flashbacks of me getting kicked out or banned from somewhere. And so then, and then, when I listen to my favorite songs, secular or Christian, or if I try to read the Bible, I will end up having heavier unwanted intrusive thoughts about people I'm angry with, or people who have hurt me or wronged me or abused me or, done me something. So, yeah, that was something else I was gonna say, but it slipped my mind. But I know I did a lot of videos today, and I don't know if it will already be tomorrow morning past midnight once this video uploads, but at the moment it's 10:52 p.m. and I worked on some let's see. I worked on that blog I told y'all about, but I didn't work on the another short story like I wanted to, but I got an idea and a title for it. I have an idea and I have a title, but I didn't start on it. But maybe I can do some more writing tomorrow. But tonight was gallery night, and it was raining all day earlier today, and the weather was bad and stuff. But then, by the time 6 o'clock came, it was already By the time 6 o'clock came, I was like, wait a minute, it's Friday, the third Friday, and it's like, well, I almost forgot all about gallery night. And so, but I didn't feel like being perked. But I felt like I so badly wanted to go, and I would have loved to go. And I could have taken a nice long walk towards there, but I would have wanted to take a nice long walk. But I just, as I said, I'm not lazy, and I would have wanted to take a walk, but I just didn't feel like after what I was going through, having a rough week, I just did not feel like being perked. And then I didn't want, to spend my money on, taking an Uber over there, because that would be something luxury and by choice. So, and then I would have spent more money, calling myself trying to just, enjoy myself and have a good time. But then the perps would have a problem with that and say, well, Candy likes to waste her money and stuff. So I have, forced to punish myself because of what the perps would think, or what they would say, to further their smear campaign saying Candy mismanages her money and all that. So I just doggone stayed here. And the only money that was spent today was another week of rent. And, it was just another week of rent to stay here. But, I would have loved to, I would have set a budget. If I would have gone out, I would have set a budget of like, if the plan could have been for me to just, get some little bit warmer clothes on, and then gather about $30 or $40, and go, treat myself and have fun, or enjoy myself. But I saved that money by just not going. But if I would have taken Uber, that would have been, I guess, $50 altogether. But I just didn't even go, and I just stayed here. And then later on, tonight, I was just working on, programming my mp3 players and stuff. So if it's almost 11 o'clock, I'm might as well at least try to go to bed. I might listen to some more music, or like some Christian songs, and some Bible chapters. And I need to motivate myself better spiritually, because sometimes, being distracted and overwhelmed with the gang stalking, and then it's like, you forget about your spiritual duties or your spiritual mission. But even though they are trying to destroy and trying to kill you, but it's like, I know I need to better focus on God, but I don't need any religious narc to try to shun or condemn me. That's because you haven't been praying. That's because you haven't been reading the Bible. And then you try to discourage me. Even that's not encouraging, to talk to me like that. So I would rather do it on my own, and try to be motivated rather than kicked down. And so I ate only twice a day. Shame on me that I had, a little ice cream bar and 3 donuts, those cake donuts, and I had, the last of those juices that I bought from a couple of days ago. I need to get some of that powder, that the supplement powder, but I don't know when I'll get around to get it. But I'm for dinner, I had some cheesy mashed potatoes with some coconut oil in it, and then I had some it was this beef brisket that I got from fake Walmart the other day with a little barbecue sauce on the mustard barbecue sauce on it, and and then I had canned collard greens. I had like half the can of collard greens and stuff. So this week, I mean tomorrow, I guess I need to go back to trying to eat the packs of oatmeal or grits or farina, and so if I might have some boiled eggs that you get from the store already boiled, and get me some boiled eggs and some grits, and put the grits in the microwave. Grits, farina, or oatmeal, either one of those. And then, I don't know if I'll eat lunch or, for dinner. I guess I might have. I need to discipline myself to. It takes about 20 minutes, so I need to discipline myself to get mentally and physically strong enough to just cook the boxes of rice and then let them cool off, and then portion them, like portion it out, and then just put it in the freezer, so that another time I can just grab it and maybe thaw it out for a couple of hours, and maybe have some beans and chicken with it or something like that. Who knows? Whatever, you know. But after I vented so much earlier and ranted and was, just letting it all out, I feel a little bit calmer and I feel a little better now. I'm feeling a little better now and I'm feeling a little calmer. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow.